Hello, everyone. This is the most magnificent bird, Beak, speaking to you today. And in today's video, I'm back at it with some more Conquest. And I believe we're going to be on Area 7 of Conquest 6. I do believe so, but we'll find out shortly. Before we get started, I hope all of you are doing good and staying safe out there. I'm doing alright, and I'm staying safe for the most part. And yeah, let's not waste any more time. I think we should go ahead and jump into Conquest, shall we? So yes, we're going to be on Area 7, the construction site. Now, you guys are probably wondering, where's raiding with me at? You guys are probably thinking I'm never going to do it again. No, that's not true. I'm going to get back to raiding with me, but the thing about it is why I have been so absent on raiding is because there's a particular team that I want to build, and all of the pieces are still yet to be available to me. And once I get all of the pieces for this particular team that I would like to try out, then that's when I'll do raiding with me, which might be in a couple of weeks. Man, that sucks, see? But hopefully we can get through it without her. Okay, there we go. So yeah, like I said, raiding with me hasn't went anywhere. I haven't stopped completely, but like I said, there's a particular team that I want to build, and I just don't have all the pieces to that team just yet. Probably in about a couple of weeks. Maybe less. And while I'm doing Conquest, I am sipping on some Nitro Pepsi Vanilla Draft Cola. I don't know if you guys have ever tried it, but, you know, I would definitely, I think it's pretty good. I would recommend it. I know there's a regular Draft Cola, and then we also have the Vanilla Draft Cola. I haven't tried the regular one. I think pretty much the only difference is this one has vanilla and the other one doesn't. That's pretty much the only difference. But yeah, I would recommend the Vanilla Draft Cola Nitro Pepsi. And for those that are wondering, no, Nitro Pepsi won't blow you up. No, why I'm saying that is because there's a particular YouTuber named Angry Grandma, and in one of her videos, she saw that in the store, Nitro Pepsi, and she's led to believe that it'll blow you up. Which is, you know, if you guys have not heard of Angry Grandma, definitely go check her videos out. Oh my goodness. That's all I'll say. After this one, I'm gonna mix it up and put in some other... I'll probably put in Sophia and, I don't know, maybe Craig? I'm not sure. But I'm gonna change this team up a little bit. Alright, let me change this team up just a little bit. Where's Sophia? She is right here. And let's try, you know what, let's try Wanderer. Alright. This past weekend, I watched all 3 John Wick movies back to back during CRW, and I gotta say that was a pretty good time to do that while I was warring. I rewatched John Wick 1, 2, and 3, and honestly that was a great trilogy to rewatch once again. And I gotta be honest, I like all 3 of them, but if you was to ask me what my favorite one is, definitely John Wick 3, for sure, without a doubt. The other 2 are good, absolutely, but you have so many great moments in John Wick 3. You have the part at the beginning in the library with that really tall dude and Keanu Reeves, obviously John Wick. And you know, if you've seen it, you know how that fight ends. And then also the part in that Civil War room in the museum with the knives. That was a really cool and that was really cool and brutal too. That Civil War room with the many different knives that they use in that fight, that was pretty cool. And then you have the part with the horse, with the horse that in that barn, which that was, like I said, very nice, very brutal too. Oh man. And then you have the part, let's jump ahead, let's see. It's hard to say which is my favorite action sequence because there's so many good ones. Honestly, there isn't a bad action sequence in any of the John Wick movies. They're all so great. For the third one, I don't know, that's a hard one for me. You have the Morocco Continental action scene with Keanu Reeves Halle Berry, and then her 2 German Shepherd dogs. That's a nice, slick action sequence. Ooh, hoo-hoo. That's a good one. And then you have the action sequence, the whole action sequence in the New York Continental with the armor-piercing shotguns. Ooh, that's so slick as well. That's very nice. For me, man, that's a hard one. Ooh. If I had to pick one, it's going to be between 2. The Morocco Continental action sequence with Halle Berry, Keanu Reeves, and her 2 dogs, or I think the knife fight in the Civil War room at the museum. It's going to be between one of those 2. That's my favorite for sure. But all of the action sequences are honestly very good, very well done. And also, talking about John Wick, today I picked up John Wick 4, John Wick Chapter 4, and I can't wait to see it. I haven't seen it yet, so please, if you know anything about it, please keep it to yourself. I don't want to know. I absolutely don't want to know. But yeah, I'm excited to see it. And John Wick Chapter 4 is 2 hours and 50 minutes. Jesus. Like, we're getting into The Godfather, Scarface, Goodfellas, Casino, the Batman territory. Like, I'm talking about the latest Batman movie from last year. 2 hours and 50 minutes. Man, I don't know what they could possibly do with an extra 40 minutes from the previous movie, but alright. Alright, hopefully, I think it will be pretty good. All of them have been pretty solid so far. And, yeah. Let's see, did I have anything else to say about John Wick? Ooh, yes, I actually had one more thing to say about John Wick 3. Honestly, I think John Wick 3 is a near perfect movie, except, ooh, there's one part that makes me cringe so bad. And this might not be the case for everybody, but this is certainly the case for me. Oh my goodness. That one part where John Wick goes back home, where his home clan was at that auditorium with the ballerinas and the wrestlers. Okay, so the part that I'm talking about, it happens during that part. I don't know why they had to put this in the movie. Ooh, it makes me cringe so bad. This one ballerina proceeds to rip her big toenail off. Ooh, like, why? Why do they have to show that? Like, no. Like, out of everything they show in these movies, out of everything they show in this one movie, if I would have been in the editing process, and if I saw that, I'm like, no, we gotta cut away from that. Now, later on, for the sick freaks that want to watch that, we'll make an unrated version of this movie for them. But for the theatrical release, the toenail ripping has to be cut away from. But you can show everything else. I don't care. But that's honestly, I know that's not going to be everybody, but me personally, ooh, I cringe so bad looking at that. I'm like, damn, why has that got to be shown? Ugh. No thanks. But yeah, honestly, other than that one part that I was cringing about, John Wick 3 to me is definitely better than 1 and 2. Now, will the 4th one be better than the 3rd one? I have no idea. I have not seen it. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it for sure. I think it'll be pretty good. It's going to be very long. That's for sure. I know I'm going to have to take a couple of breaks just because of how long it is. And honestly, I could see that being a... excuse me. I could see that being a downside for someone that's wanting to watch John Wick 4 because of how long it is, and I absolutely get that. So we're going to be moving on to Area 8, the Southeast Woods. Now, for those that watched my latest Dying Light 2 video, I do apologize that it was a bit shorter than my last couple of parts, but you know what, for those that have been enjoying that series, I might throw you a bone this week. Instead of 1 part a week, I might give you 2 parts this week. Now, if I do that, I'll do that tonight, because I would like to get that in before Cross-Region War or Blitz War, assuming that we're having war, because, you know, I explained in my community post that I wasn't doing a calendar review video only because, well, I don't even think the calendar is even out still. I mean, if it is, feel free to correct me on that if you would like to, but I haven't seen anything as far as the calendar, so I don't know. I'm not sure what's happening. So instead of worrying about it this week, I just said, you know what? I'm not even going to bother this week. So that's what I'm going to do this week. I'm going to have Dying Light 2 Part 14 coming up within the next day or so. I will definitely do that for sure. For you guys that have been enjoying that playthrough. I haven't done 2 parts in a single week before, so yeah, hopefully everything goes smoothly with that. Also, for those that might not be aware, Sonic, you know, the restaurant, the drive-in restaurant, they have a new strawberry shortcake snowball slush float. And I got to try it for the first time today, and it was pretty good. It was honestly pretty good. It was very sugary because of this sugar. It's basically sugar, but it's made to look pretty, like snow almost. It was pretty good, but it was very sugary. It's definitely a lot better than the Sour Patch Kids slush float they had last year. That's for sure. I like Sour Patch Kids, but I don't want that in my slushes. I'm glad they didn't do that again this year. The strawberry shortcake slush float, definitely an improvement over the one they had last year. Alright. And I'll be honest, I'll probably resume with the character reviews starting next week. And I'm only doing that because I would like to go ahead and do another part for Dying Light 2 this week. That way, because there's a particular part after part 14, which is going to be part 15. And I gotta figure out how I'm gonna go around part 15 only because of the length of it. But I'm not gonna really get into that just yet. I'm gonna focus on part 14, and then once part 14 is out, then I'll worry about it. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. I saw that Becky Lynch, now I'm talking about WWE, so that's who I'm talking about. I saw that Becky Lynch qualified for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, and honestly, I would like to see her win it, but I know she's probably not going to, because she's got a feud going on right now with Trish Stratus. Which, I mean, I don't know why, but whatever. I mean, it's kind of weird seeing Trish Stratus as a heel, but that's what we got. Right now, who's in the women's Money in the Bank? Becky Lynch, Zelina Vega, and who's the other girl's name? I'll remember it. I might remember it. I might not. But all I know, who was it? Zoe Stark? Yeah, I think it was Zoe Stark. Becky Lynch, Zelina Vega, and Zoe Stark. Now, I would like to see Becky Lynch win that match, but she probably isn't going to, only because of one reason. Both Trish Stratus and Zoe Stark are probably going to cost her the opportunity, thus continuing Trish Stratus and Becky Lynch's feud. Now, who I could see winning it, maybe Io Sky if she qualifies for the match. If Io Sky qualifies for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, then I could definitely see her winning it. Who would I prefer to win it? Like I said, Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is who I would prefer to see win it, but I know that's probably not gonna happen because of what I just said. Trish Stratus is probably gonna cost her the match. So then I'll give it to Io Sky, because we could see a Io Sky and Asuka title match. That could be really interesting. Why not? If they're not going to go with who I would like to see win it, why not go with Io Sky? That way we could get Io Sky and Asuka in the future. I think that could be a really cool match, honestly. Now, let's see what they'll do with that. We'll see. We got, I think, when is that pay-per-view? Oh man. I think July the 2nd? No. You know what? It is on July the 1st. Only because WWE changed their pay-per-views to Saturdays instead of Sundays. So the pay-per-view is going to be on July 1st. Excuse me, I slightly burped. I know I missed the character review for Gold Mythic. What's his name? Bald-headed old man. I think it's Akira. If you guys would be interested, I know I'm behind on that, but if you guys would be interested in me doing a character review on him nonetheless, just let me know and I'll do it, but otherwise I won't. So if you really want to hear me talk about him, all you have to do is just let me know down in the comments, and I will get to it. And that's going to do it for this one. I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by and for your continued support. Or if you're new, welcome in for the first time. All of you are very awesome, and I thank you again. And don't forget to hit the bell and switch on all notifications so you know the second I upload to YouTube. I am Buck Beak, and I'm gonna go fly away back to my nest. Until next time, bye guys.